Referee, the action begins. Eric McMahon.
Eric McMahon, the referee in charge of this bout, this women's bantamweight Grand Prix. That we'll see Brittney Cloudy in the aqua kit, blue corner, take on Claudia Zamora, black kit, red corner. Off we go, wasting no time, charging forward is Zamora.
Yeah, that one way to go and shut down someone's jab is if you come over the top with a hard right hand.
See the nice footwork there of Brittney Cloudy as well, staying in that open. It's almost like the Matador style, right? Because Zamora just comes forward every time.
She does. She fires hard.
Oh!
And she does go for takedowns, which is another thing that Brittney is going to have to be cautious of. She's going to want to keep the fight here, landing again. That's what she wants to do. Keep distance with her feet, jab, and land that cross. Use her superior height and boxing advantage. Oh, nice right hand. Kept her head down, framed off, making sure she doesn't get to the mat. Yeah, and like you said, honestly, I think Zamora is a fight that she's able to go on to be a war with Smolkova. I think that Brittney, if she's able to get the win tonight, is a much more difficult fight for her, just stylistically.
Yeah, we saw Smolkova struggle with that long striking of Zarina Turri.
Oh, that was a beautiful right hand just got landed. And look at patience. Didn't make any mistakes there, landed the shot.
Listen to Brittney.
Another right hand, jeez.
Nice.
Those things are razor sharp. And
firing them down, yeah. Pushing back. Zamora getting her on the back foot here. Those hands are money.
And there, just nice boxing. See, she just pulls her head back just enough to let the punch slide by, but it doesn't throw her off her stance. Some people, when they pull their head back, they pull it too far, and they're not able to retaliate. You can see how she's just pulling back just a few inches to let Zamora's punch fly by, and she immediately answers back with her own punches.
Oof. And she's so calm in there. The Quiet Storm is the perfect nickname, right, Frank?
Absolutely. And they're showing great MMA ability, because there, Zamora came forward to try to grab her after that exchange, and Brittney Cloudy was able to throw a great frame of that right hand.
That right hand was sweet as well.
Yeah, she's standing southpaw, came over the top like almost like a overhand right.
And listen to Brittney Cloudy talking about getting into martial arts, and she said she kind of struggled with the combativeness of it to start with. Oh, but she's not struggling tonight, Frank. She is letting those hands go. What's Zamora need to do now? Because she's on the back foot as far as just, the momentum of the fight.
Well, she's headhunting too much. And with the opponent, with her head movement and footwork of Cloudy, that's just not going to be a recipe for success. I think she needs to attack her legs. I think she needs to start beating up the calves, throwing to the kicks to the punches, trying to throw to the head on a taller opponent with the head or footwork and head movement that Brittney Cloudy has is just very difficult recipe to pull off. She has too many advantages there physically and stylistically. She takes advantage of those physical attributes. You can see how her footwork, she moves, pulls her head back, and then she can pull her head back and make you miss, and then immediately fire back her own shot, and she's in range. So the only way she's going to go ahead and start having success is if she starts going downstairs.
Yeah, trying to get that movement going. Oh, that's nice. She also has 2 finishes on the record, 1 knockout, 1 submission. Taking that height and reach out of the game by getting to the mat, that could also be another route, right?
That would be. Again, going down and getting on the hips. But right now, if she jumps forward too much with the footwork, I think start this off, kicks in the legs. Start throwing some kicks, beat up the legs. There, that I think is the route to start. Go back to it.
Final minute of round number 1. Oof, forward pressure again from Brittney Cloudy. Oh, nice elbows over the top there from Zamora. That's another place she works well in, right? At the minute, she's struggling with the range on the outside, but we've seen it. We saw in that Montserrat fight, when it gets up close, her dirty boxing's good, the elbows, even the
monstrous clinch fighter.
Yeah.
The problem is that it's been only a little bit at a time that she's been there in the clinch, because Claudia's frames and pulls out. Or excuse me, Brittney does. She doesn't want to stay in that clinch for too long. She got a little greedy there herself, Brittney did, and that's what opened up that door. But really, There we go. See, attacking the leg, that's throwing off Brittney's stance. Attack the legs, beat them up, slow her down, and then you can maybe start setting up the takedowns.
And from that small bit of clinch, that small clinch exchange with Zamora and Brittney, look at the welt on the left eye, the hematoma that's just building right beside the left there.
Zamora's strong, you know, you can just tell. Ooh. She hits hard, she's powerfully built. It's just that her height and style trying to reach the head of Brittney just isn't going to have a lot of success. Brittney's too tall, and she knows how to move her head and her feet, keep her head out of danger.
We look back at some of the action here. That's the money shot, right? The right hand.
Yeah. The right hand is just, she doesn't load it, she just fires it. Almost like a jab coming off the backside. But with these small gloves, it's just powerful. She's landing the shot, beating her up, discouraging any forward motion to come from Zamora. You know, Cloudy's just firing off those shots. Honestly, if she just stays a little less aggressive, I think if she stayed more patient, just picked her apart, you could have an easy victory and lead into maybe a knockout by beating her down. Her forward motion has opened up the opportunities that Claudia needs, which Claudia needs this to be a kicking fight, throw downstairs, or a clinch battle. If she turns this into a clinch fight, I think it favors Zamora a little bit more, but really, who's going to make that decision is Brittney. If Brittney doesn't want this to be a clinch fight, Zamora's going to have a hard time making it a clinch fight.
Well, Zamora, one part of her team is her husband, Alan there. What a relationship they've got. He was in the corner. He's a fighter himself. Oh! And he was giving some words of advice, some encouragement to his wife, to his team partner.
I like she's throwing kicks now. See, there we go.
Well, just the output. Just there's a definite increase in, you know, what she's throwing. And sometimes if you don't ask enough questions, it's just one-way traffic, right, as far as the conversation. Oof. Oh, looked into stepping elbow and then to the spinning back fist as well there from Zamora. Now the clinch, Frank. Now the clinch.
This is where Zamora is very dangerous. It just depends if Brittney plays the game with her. Even right now, Brittney has her back off the cage. Does she want to inflict damage, or does she just want to frame and back out? Oh. There, she threw the elbow. She has hands on the hips. She's got her own underhook dug. She is trying to be a little bit more offensive here, but there, you see how she just backs away, pushes her and goes, no, I want no part of that. It's hard to clinch with somebody who doesn't want to clinch with you. If they want to push away, it's almost like you're trying to grab onto somebody. It becomes difficult.
Three minutes, 25 seconds left in round number 2. She picks her shots really well as well, Brittney, right?
Yes.
Finds the back of that right hand rocked Zamora back. Oh, heavy shots. The referee on top of this. Zamora looking for the clinch to survive. And she did well just to grab hold there, right, Frank? Because there's a couple of shots that look like they really rocked up.
Yeah, she could tell that she was confused for a second to say, you know, you're getting hit like that. You're not fully in containable. What's going on? So too many things are moving around, flying. You're hearing the crowd scream. You know you're getting hit. It's easier to just slow it down. Let's not nothing wild and crazy happen. I don't want to get into an exchange with my opponent while I'm not in full control of my faculties. Ooh, nice double.
Oh, got her hands together.
Connected.
This would be huge, but great work on the underhooks there from Brittney Cloudy.
Yeah, that's a great moral victory for her as far as knowing that's going to take a little bit out of Zamora, knowing, wow, I was in. I had my hands connected.
Oh, look at the jab.
Yeah. And now Brittney just almost seems like even more of a discouraged look from Zamora coming out, just knowing that, man.
Oh, more pressure coming. Zamora again looking for that takedown. Great reactions from Cloudy.
Yep, some great underhook. Dug it with that left side, pulled her right up to keep her from getting in. And even though that she has her back against the cage right now.
145 now. Can Zamora find a way to Get
and
this
that's
to the
one
mat.
thing Brittney won the clinch, actually. That double underhooks, body lock, and it's hard to take someone down that has a body lock on you.
Yeah, you can hear the corner there. They want that takedown. You can hear the corner. Alan from Zamora's corner, her husband. They know they need to get this to the mat, right? On the feet. She's really struggling with that range, the striking. Oh, nice.
She threw that spin elbow, but Brittney stayed so tight and close to her. There wasn't enough room. Had Brittney been pulling away, that could have been a detrimental shot. But because she stayed in so tight, it jammed it. Great underhook there for Brittney. She gets that left arm under. So that way if Zamora keeps trying to change levels, she's not really able to get the takedown. Now Claudia's framing, back out in the open.
Oh, there we go. That's a good shot.
Oh!
There was more commitment, but look at the reversal again, Frank.
Yeah, it was a great timing of a shot. The fact that Brittney stopped that, and she's coming up for a guillotine to take the back. That might actually be her first technical mistake shot, but she held the Kimura on the far side to be able to keep it from going to her hips.
Let's take a listen into Claudia Zamora's Cora. That's Brittney Cloudy's.
Man, that was an impressive stop.
Seriously impressive, right? Because the intent and the commitment, the drive, it was perfectly timed.
That was a good shot by Claudia Zamora. Brittney Cloudy was able to get the cross face in, pulled her up, jumped her hips back, and then even then, it looked like she was going to try to wrap up like a guillotine. And then she was able to hold the wrist and keep from being taken down, because I thought she was going to give up the takedown because of that error of being greedy and going for the finish.
Here's some of the handiwork. There's the shots. Oh.
Yeah, that was great right hand landed. Zamora saved it by being able to get that clinch, lock it up. And there, look at this double. Cross face, hips back, then turns the corner and rips her down with the wizard. That, guys, that was textbook. That was beautiful. Changing the angle, threw her right to her back.
Now listen,
she didn't end up on her back after that. It was even more impressive.
There was a moment at the end of that as well where you saw Claudia looking frustrated when that buzzer was, but there's a moment. See that ice pack there with Claudia Brittney? Yeah. It was actually Veronika Smolkova's corner who jumped onto the thing to give it because they forgot to take it up. How nice is that, right? There they are, sat waiting to see if they're going to face off against this lady, but the corner, those natural instincts of looking after the fighter, that's the sportsmanship we love in this sport, right?
Absolutely.
You'd do that, right, Frank?
Nope. I'm evil, dude. I'm not even gonna deny
it. You'd have put the ice in your drink, right?
Oh, yeah. You fight my daughter, I have any way of fighting. They might have to do a forensic test on it after I get
done. Here we go. Off we go, round 3. And again, you saw Zamora come out looking for that jump attack, trying to make something happen early on, but the pressure, and also that these, I know they've taken this on short notice as well, the cardio and the output from Cloudy is really strong, right?
I know, I mean, you're sitting there watching, I forgot that she took this fight on short notice. And look at the shape she's in. And if everything keeps going the way it looks like, I mean, 4 minutes is still a long time to go, but if she doesn't get caught with nothing crazy, looks like she's going to move on to fight August 12th. And has now 3 months to prepare for it. I'm going to be quite eager to see what kind of fight she puts on.
Well,
wow, what a beautiful right hand.
Again, but like you said, just under 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 50 seconds left, and the type of fighter Zamora is as well, she'll be using every one of those seconds to try and make something happen. Oh, that right hand seemed to rock up. Brittney Cloudy now looking to take the back here of Zamora.
But I like what her corner said. Be smart. Man, she has the wrist if she wants it. She has that right wrist if she wants it. She's holding with her left hand. There you go. There she goes.
Wow. Patient.
Yeah, she has the wrist. Now she can pull that left hand back and just start raining hooks. Start beating her up with her knees. There we go. Zamora needs to get that. Roll her wrist. There we go. Got to get that off. And now she has a nice deep underhook. She can do a duck under and take the back. Nope.
Oh, and there's the elbow again.
Oh, looks like Brittney's learning from Claudia. Claudia known for throwing some pretty vicious elbows in that clinch, and Brittney pulling back, showing her some of her own. Nice. Look at the head movement, footwork.
And the incremental footwork, that's what I like, Frank.
Yes. She's perfectly on balance. I always talk about the triangle to my students. Look at the head, look at the knees. You want a triangle. If your head comes outside your knees, you're out of position. You know, and the more times you're it's a percentage game. Doesn't mean you're going to immediately lose. You might, but the more often you're off balance, the less chance you have of winning. He who stays in balance longer has greater opportunities. And she keeps perfect balance. Knee right between the knees, even changing stances there. And that's what allows her to fire off such straight, fast punches. Even when she pulls her head back, she doesn't break the triangle rule. If you watch, she's pulled her head out of range of Claudia Zamora's strikes, but doesn't pull her head so far back that she breaks the triangle. So that way she can make you miss. You can have some head movement in MMA. Can't have it like you have in boxing. But that head movement can be enough to make your opponent miss and still be in range to fire your own shot. And in position to. Ooh, that was a nice elbow.
Trying to stay on the single leg now. Oh, Zamora still trying to make something happen. I know her nickname's the Phoenix, but heart of a lion from Claudia Zamora, right?
No quit. She is looking for some way to win this fight. It isn't that it's a lack of technique. She's powerful. She hits hard. She throws great techniques. It's just that at times she's not using the right technique for the opponent she's facing. You know, this has kind of been a battle of styles. And the style that she brings, if she can't get to you, she's not as dangerous. And Brittney Cloudy's been able to keep her away from her, keep away from that powerful clinch where she throws those vicious takedowns.
And look at the footwork. She responds to her corner so well as well, Cloudy.
Yeah, she's listening. Yeah, look, head movement.
The level change, everything,
it was
right?
there. I mean, so clean.
And that golden glove, she's putting this on show tonight. Exquisite boxing. No, now Zamora driving. 30 seconds left in this fight. Asking for the elbow over the top is the corner. They get it. 14 seconds left in this. Zamora now still working, still trying to make something happen.
Hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. The judges see the fight 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And moving on in the Grand Prix, from the blue corner, Brittney, the Quiet Storm, Cloudy.
What a performance. That was phenomenal. Showcased great boxing there with your footwork, your head move, you made a miss. Your right hand was unbelievable. But your grappling, that second round when she took that double on you, I had all the thought in the world you were going to your back. How much have you improved in that area?
Oh man, although boxing is my bread and butter, I still practice a lot in grappling. I really do love jiu-jitsu, and I'm steady improving in all areas. So I felt confident, but at the same time, it was a really tough girl I went with. She took all my hands, and it was a great fight. We went all 3 rounds, and I'm really appreciative of her.
Was there any time that you started getting a little bit, what's going on? I'm landing shot after shot. I've dropped her, rocked her. There she keeps coming back and fighting. Did you stay calm, or did you start getting a little worried?
Yeah, and this fight game is like, of course you want the knockout, but then I always expect that I'm gonna be faced with someone with a lot of heart and be willing to take it all the way 3 rounds if need be. And so that's what happened. I stuck in there and I stuck to my game plan.
Well, you have the benefit of knowing who you're facing August 12th in Veronica Smolkova. How do you see that fight going down?
Oh man, I see it's gonna be another striking battle, I would hope. I love some striking, but you know what? You never know what you're gonna see, so stay tuned for that one, I'm sure.
Congratulations on tonight, and hopefully we'll see this matchup. Here it's Veronica. Go ahead, step up. And this is what we'll see August 12th. Be one hell of a stand-up battle.
There we have it. That is our semi-final. Brittney Cloudy will take on Cloudy. The quiet storm, Brittney Cloudy. And this is how Cloudy earned her way into that semi-final spot. All exquisite handwork coming from the quiet storm. Fantastic bout indeed.